name is Sparrow. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of a science craft. We are going to be making a non-Newtonian fluid, or Ooblek, as some people may know it. So essentially, this is a liquid that also has the properties of a solid a little bit. We're going to see. So the stuff that you're going to need for this is some cornstarch. This is the most important part. You go to the grocery store and get it or something. This is a milk pitcher, but it has water in it. You don't need any specific amount. I just have a whole lot here. You'll need a bowl to mix in, a measuring cup, because the measurements are what make it. And then if you want to be cool like me, you're going to use some food dye. I have violet here. So to start, we're going to add the cornstarch. So the ratio is very important. You're going to do 2 parts cornstarch to 1 part water. So this little scoop here is half a cup. So we're going to use half a cup of water, so we need to use a full cup of cornstarch. You want to be careful because you can see it already. Cornstarch can be a little bit of a big mess. And we're going to do another one. You want to do the dry part first, because if you do the water first, then it'll be all wet and it'll stick on the inside. Now we're going to do the water, and we're just filling one of these with water. Remember, the ratio is 2 to 1. And just to make things a little bit easier, I'm going to add my food dye now, because it will immerse into the water easier than it will into a big lump. I'm going to do one more scoop there, just to get the color nice and vibrant. I'm using food gel, so it's very concentrated. You might have liquid drop food coloring, which will also work. This is just the stuff that I have. So it looks black right now. When we dump this in here and we mix it all around, it'll look more purple. So now what you're carefully going to do is lower this in here. And you're just gonna mix it all around immediately. It's gonna give you some resistance. So I'm just gonna get in here with my hands, mix it all around. It'll take some swirling to get in there. Just be patient. Already I can feel that it's starting to take effect. Don't forget to scrape up all the stuff from the side of the bowl here. Okay, so this is looking a little liquidy. So we're gonna give a little bit more of a shake into there. Got some nice slime going there. Not quite at the point that we want yet though. If it's too runny, just add little bits of cornstarch at a time. So what you're looking for is you want it to be slimy when you're not touching it. When you go to grab it or punch it, see how it's not splashing even though I'm punching it really hard? That's because the molecules that this is made out of are stiffening when I touch them. So instead of splashing like a liquid, it's stiffening like a solid. And I think that's pretty cool. Ah, there we go. That's what we want. That's still pretty cool even to me. So I can run my fingers through it like that, but then as soon as I pull them out, it looks like a liquid. I'm trying really hard to splash it, but it can't. Add just a little more. That should be all we need. If you want to make like a Play-Doh-esque looking one, you can keep adding cornstarch until it really looks like Play-Doh. Keep in mind, if you spill this, it will still make a big mess, like if you spill juice or something, so just keep that in mind. So now I have to be really gentle when I'm stirring it because there's so much cornstarch in here that if I'm too rough, I can't even get my fingers in there. Let's see if we can bring this for a close-up. So I'm going to punch it, and I want to see if I can make a big splash. Isn't that neat? You can even see it coming up in globs. Like when I squeeze it. It almost looks like clay for a second, and then it melts right back into its form there. I think that's pretty cool. And you can keep going, you can add as much as you want. I'm gonna let this stuff run off me though, because I made a bit of a mess here. But yeah, that's how you make a liquid that is also a solid. I'm Sparrow. Today we made Ooblek, or non-Newtonian fluid. And yeah, that was pretty fun. Bye.
Thanks for joining the Summer Camp Pals for another great video. For more videos like this, be sure to follow us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. We've got great activities for you to follow along with all summer. If you want to hang out with the BGC Pals in person, be sure to check out our after-school program at 20 locations across Durham region, get connected with one of our great evening programs in the fall, or join one of our other amazing programs. You can find details about all of these programs and more at bgcdurham.com. See you next time!